If you receive a letter from the IRS regarding a $1,232 payment, do not lose it. It is real, and new information coming out on this breaking news I'm going to be sharing with you in this video as well. Now, take a look. I shared this with you a couple days ago. As soon as it came out, it was announced January 6th. IRS announces average payments of $1,232 to be sent to millions. Here's who's going to be getting them. And I did this live, couldn't put it on the screen. People were wondering if it was real. It is, and take a look. More details rolling out in articles coming out today for Stimulus Check Update 2023. Federal direct payments go out to millions under a $14.8 billion pot. See who qualifies. And in this article, it's also going to let you know the exact arrival times of these payments. Here's another one. IRS sends out 12 million refunds, averaging over $1,200 each, following corrections to 2020 taxes. And yes, 12 million people will be receiving this, we're hearing, as a result of corrections being made to tax refunds. IRS issues 12 million tax refunds after correcting 2020 returns. And also stick around to the end. I've let you know, implemented now in 2023, it is here. 7 big changes to Social Security, SSI, SSDI in 2023. So let's dive right in and get you caught up on the latest. Now, before we do me a quick favor. If you appreciate the updates, letting you know everything that's available for you and your family, what's happening with Congress, the economy, legislation, smash the like button for me. Just takes a second. And to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not come join the Ram fam, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. And if you're interested in knowing about every stimulus check provision that is available across the nation, I have a list of literally over 100 different ones at www.reliefroadmap.com if you're interested. But with that being said, you guys, let's dive into the article and let you know about the letter that's on the way, who's going to be receiving this, and when they're going to be receiving this IRS payment of $1,232. So, link in the description below to this article. As you guys know, I cite all the sources, put them on the screen, and read right from them. And this first one is going to be covering who is going to be eligible for this, who can expect to receive this. And next, I'm going to be covering the arrival time and the letter you should be getting from the IRS. Now, this one says the IRS announced the average payments of $1,232 to be sent to millions. And it says the American Rescue Plan Act provided $1,400 stimulus checks to most eligible adults. But last week, on Friday, January the 6th, 2023, the IRS announced that it would be sending out around 12 million tax refunds to Americans. These payments will go to individuals who are eligible for extra money back due to the American Rescue Plan Act. These refunds total about $14.8 billion, and the average amount that an eligible individual will receive is $1,232. Now, first off, who is going to be eligible for this money? Anyone who paid taxes on all of their unemployment compensation. That is the first one. There's 4 different ones they earned in 2020 could potentially be entitled to money back from the IRS after this review. The IRS also indicated it made corrections to tax returns for other issues relating to earned income tax credits, or EITCs, similar to the child tax credits, but specifically for adults without children. Also, other stimulus checks and American Opportunity Tax Credits. So if there is any corrections that need to be made on your taxes from any of those stimulus provisions, you could be getting these checks averaging $1,232. The IRS found most of these issues and is processing refunds automatically. But it also said in its news release that taxpayers entitled to the funds who didn't have their returns corrected will need to file an amended 2020 return to get their money. This can be done with online filing software and should be done as soon as possible to avoid leaving funds on the table. So again, if you get this, do not ignore it, and you might need to do a little bit extra, but this is coming out from the IRS. Now, originally, this is all the information that I had when I first got it and went live. But now we've got some updated information for you. As take a look at this article coming out. IRS sent out 12 million refunds averaging over $1,200 each following a correction. And it says the IRS says it has refunded nearly 12 million taxpayers after making corrections to their 2020 taxes. So this is going to be on the way. They discuss the unemployment, but as I mentioned to you, there's 4 different people that are going to be receiving this, not just those that had unemployment. And it says they overpaid on their taxes. Now, scrolling down, it says the IRS says it fixed about 14 million returns, resulting in refunds totaling $14.8 billion and averaging $1,232 each. Affected taxpayers either received a refund or have the funds applied to taxes due and other debts. those impacted should have received a letter about the corrections. So this is on the way. They're saying you should have gotten it or it will be coming. The IRS stresses keeping the letter for your tax records. Eligible taxpayers who didn't get a correction from the IRS, they might have to file an amended 2020 tax return to claim the refund. So if you believe that your information is incorrect and you want to make a correction, you're going to need to file an amendment. Now it says if you believe you qualify for a refund and you didn't get that letter, you can visit the IRS website for more details, and that's going to be irs.gov. Now, for the arrival time, take a look at this, you guys. For Stimulus Check Update 2023, federal direct payments go out to millions under $14.8 billion pot. See if you qualify. And again, it says the IRS is sending out checks worth $1,232 on average to millions of taxpayers. This is because a key provision under the American Rescue Plan Act, which was signed by President Joe Biden in March of 2021, allowed eligible taxpayers to claim up to $10,200 in unemployment benefits tax-free. So again, emphasizing the unemployment, but we also heard stimulus checks, EITCs, and American Opportunity Stimulus payments as well. However, the majority of Americans had filed their 2020 tax returns, which reflected the year when the jobless rate was as high as 14.7% at one point. As a result, the IRS conducted a review of those returns and just completed the process. The agency is now issuing 12 million refunds worth a total of $14.8 billion. Refunds are typically issued in less than 21 days. So they're saying these corrections are made. You should hopefully be getting this, they're saying, within the next 21 days. And again, this is real. I've already had several people reach out to me and tell me they've gotten these letters and they're expecting that $1,232 check. So let me know in the comments if that's you, and if you feel like you were missed, that there was corrections that needed to be made and you have not gotten that letter. Again, you're going to want to reach out to the IRS on their website at irs.gov. They're saying you need to file an amended tax return to let them know that you got missed out, that you should have gotten this correction done. Now also, speaking of corrections or changes, I've let you guys know that there are 7 big changes that are happening for Social Security in 2023. They've already started. It's here, and Congress is going to be working away, we're hearing, on making more corrections this year, as they're saying a lot of changes need to be made to Social Security. Now, if you want to get the latest on that, be sure to check out this video right here as I cover it in detail for you. I go into the latest 7 changes that are happening with Social Security and also what is going to be coming on the way. So check out that video next. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Subscribe, like if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.